everyone, welcome back to Healing Spirit. This is Autumn today. Today I think I'm going to do just a quick little collective reading instead of having you guys pick piles, and this is just be divine answers and messages for whoever needs to hear them. As always, welcome and welcome back to our channel to all of our returning subscribers, and welcome as new subscribers as well. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. We really do appreciate it. And I hope that, as always, whoever is meant to hear this message receives this message exactly when they're meant to hear it. Let's get started, you guys. I'll be using my Witch's Tarot for this reading and a couple of my Oracle decks. So, Witch's Tarot. What is the message or answer that the group needs to hear? What does my viewer need to hear? You are the creator of your own everything, my beautiful watcher. You are the magician. You can create whatever you so desire in this life, and Spirit is reminding you of that. Okay, with the Ace of Swords here, that's this air energy. You are meant for a new beginning. With the sword energy, I'm sorry guys, Mercury's really coming for me. I started, and then all of a sudden I looked up and you guys weren't on my screen anymore. Anyway, so I will start kind of again. So we do have like a lot of air energy here with the Magician and the Ace of Swords. These are both air cups. So, you know, there's a lot of change coming in, and there's a lot of like a new start, flying into a new adventure, right? With Seven of Cups, you guys are gonna have a lot of choice. You guys have a lot of options. Like, the world is your oyster, you know? And then again, here paired with the World card, quite literally, the world is your oyster. You can crack it open and do whatever you want to do with it. This reading is all about really creating the life that you so desire, and taking control and having a fresh start, and really weighing your options and deciding what is best for you. And once you've made that decision, the whole world opens up to you guys. Are there any other messages for my lovely viewers? Hold on. Oh, that one went somewhere. Okay. You have the Fool. Yeah, this is all about you guys taking a brand new journey. And then on the bottom of the deck, you guys got the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like this is a whole new adventure for you guys. And on the bottom of the deck, I don't want to move anymore. Yeah, so I will move these two, and it's like you're coming out of a period of having like a deep heartbreak. And in this new adventure, you are finding the justice that you seek. Like, you've had something traumatic happen where you've been betrayed by somebody that you trusted, whether that be in a relationship, in a familial situation, or, you know, in the workplace. There has been something that has like deeply shaken you, that kind of made you take a step back to really reevaluate things. And you're coming out of this Three of Swords energy now, and the end result for you is going to be your justice. You are taking back control of your life with this Magician card, and really giving yourself a fresh new start all over. With the Seven of Cups, again, that is just choice. The world is opening up to you. You are at the beginning of your new adventure. You know, you really have endless possibilities in front of you guys. The Knight of Wands is, you know, knights are all about action and movement and going on and really taking control of a situation. And with the Knight of Wands, it's almost like you're refinding your passion for things, okay? Sorry guys, that was my mother-in-law's kitten jumping up and knocking down one of my gems. Luna, stop, you little demon. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're coming into your season of abundance. You're coming into you're reaping what you sow. You're reaping the benefits of all that you have really created and started and began. You are stepping into your season of prosperity. So out of this darkness and out of this heartache, you guys are really coming into your own time of shining. And by the end of it, you will feel like justice has been served, like balance has been restored. You know, you could just be looking for balance now, coming out of this situation in which it really, really hurt you. It's almost like it was a lesson in prioritizing yourself, and you've taken back that control, and now you are a priority to you, and you have fought tooth and nail to reclaim your power. And it's funny because I kind of did a short earlier with almost the same message, where it's like, I have a feeling collectively people are reclaiming their power. And I think that it's just, at this point, it's what has to happen, especially with all of the retrograde energy we've been in. I'm not really huge into, knowing about the astrology aspect and knowing about the retrogrades, but I do know that retrogrades are a great time for transformation and bringing things to light and making changes that better ourselves and our futures. I'll also be pulling from a couple of my oracle decks just to kind of get any other messages for you guys. But yeah, this is all about, stepping into a time of abundance and hope and prosperity, and really taking back control of your life and, creating, the situation will improve. So if you haven't fully come out of this energy, this heartbreak energy, my beautiful people, my beautiful viewers, for some reason when I see these flowers down here, I also see, like, it reminds me of germs almost. And for some of you, this could be like getting over a serious illness, or, maybe coming to terms with it and really taking back control of your narrative and taking back control over this situation. For those of you that have had an illness, it has left you reeling. It has left you feeling out of control. And I think with the Magician energy coming right in, it's you reclaiming your power back and you saying, I will not let this thing define me anymore. So that is for some people. Like, I feel that strongly, that message is for someone who came here, and it might be for one person, it might be for four. This is somebody who has overcome an illness, or, maybe you suffer with mental health issues, and you're really coming out of that darkness that can be the mental health spiral. As somebody who has my own mental health issues, I know what that, like, doom spiral can be, right? Where it's like you can't see a silver lining, if you're having struggles with your mental health. For people who are suffering, from like a physical ailment that is, maybe chronic pain, or maybe some type of an invisible illness, or it could be something big. Your time of healing is upon you. Like, you're reclaiming your power. And it doesn't necessarily mean that, you're gonna magically be healed, because that's not how any of this works. This is all about energy and connecting with spirit and receiving messages from your spirit teams and from your spirit guides and having them guide you to these readings, right? That's how it all works. It's an interchange of energy. It's one that I, have agreed with. So this isn't, oh yes, you're gonna heal and be completely whole and fine, and it's just gonna magically go away. This is saying that the energy around you right now is one for you to take back control. So you might not be able to completely get, if you have something like cancer, right? God forbid. But if you had something like cancer, you could have been debating what your course of action is, what your treatment will be. And it's like you've come to a point where you've made that decision. Again, I don't feel like it's everybody that needs to hear that message, but I do feel very strongly that there are a few people here that definitely need to hear that. You know, you're coming up with a course of action. You're coming up with something to kind of make you feel like you're a little bit more in control over what's happening. Because, like I said, that can be something that sends you into a spiral. But Spirit is coming through and telling you, you know, you have a new beginning. You have the ability to really rewrite your own story, okay? And like I said, the situation will improve. You know, this isn't, you know, to say that if you're ill, you'll be 100% cured. But it is to say that you are coming to a peace and an understanding in which it will put you more at peace with whatever is happening. Like you've come to a term of acceptance. Like you're making your own decisions and you're taking back control of what's happening to you. All right? And that is, I think that particular message is for very specific people. For other people, again, if this is, you know, career related or, you know, familial or love interest related, you're stepping out of that time and reclaiming your own narrative to the story. Like for some reason I keep thinking of Eliza in Hamilton, where, you know, when she was first hurt and Alexander first cheated on her, and remember, this is just Hamilton the musical. She literally burns every trace of her from his story, right? Like she doesn't let her voice be heard for a certain period of time because she was so hurt. And then in the end, she kind of reclaims her voice and she says, you know, I shouldn't just let what happened in the past dictate how I move now. And it's like she reclaimed her power and she decided to write herself back into a story using her own voice, not being seen through just his scope. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're reclaiming who you are. And because you're stepping into your own power, your situation is improving. Also here with this Knight of Wands, this could be like a potential new love interest coming in. Somebody who's fiery and young and passionate. Somebody who kind of sweeps you off your feet for some people. You guys got reconsider and no. So if there was like a yes or no question in here for you guys, it's a strong no. Because we did say that we were going to be getting some divine answers today, right? So if you kind of came in here with a yes or no on your mind, your answer is no. Maybe if you were thinking about staying at a toxic job or staying in a toxic relationship, Spirit's saying, nope, it's time to move on. If you are considering cutting yourself off from a situation, I think it's not the right time. I almost feel like you might be too hasty, like you're reacting in a moment of pain, and you kind of need to take your step back from that pain and really think about what you want in the end. Sometimes we can make hasty decisions and we go too fast into a decision, and you're really being told right now to kind of just take your time with it. Don't rush anything. Reconsider what your options are. Reconsider how that's going to affect you in the end, and then maybe something else can come of this. If you were asking as to whether or not you should stay into like a personal relationship with somebody or a romantic relationship, I don't think that this is the right one for you. I feel like this heartbreak energy is going to continue to happen if you are in a romantic relationship. This person is not going to change for you. Again, I saw the Knight of Wands here and thought that this could be a possible romantic energy. And then if you look, romance is on the bottom of the Angel Answers deck right after you had reconsider and no. So if you're asking whether or not you should stay with someone, I don't think that that's necessarily the right choice for you. That's not the energy around this situation, okay? But you definitely do have the possibility of like a new romantic relationship opening up to you guys. And then I'm gonna do this one, and I think that'll be all for today, you guys. Like I said, this is just a quick little one to get in there for you guys until I do my longer one, which is going to be the couples love forecast for the rest of 2023 going into 2024. I already did the singles love forecast, and then Stacy did the money forecast for 2023 going into 2024. I will probably link both of those videos somewhere in this one, so keep an eye out on that. But if you are interested in those two are already up and within the next few days, actually. And I didn't do the couples one sooner because I was still getting over my cold and I kind of pushed it a little too much. And then today they just wanted me to do this with you. So we go where spirit leads us, right, you guys? We go where we are divinely guided. All right, so what are my lovely viewers supposed to see? What are they supposed to know? Do you have any messages for them? Again, I was saying, it's so funny. I kept saying it's time to take back control of your narrative. And I do believe that this is your time. You are rewriting your own story. Don't let anybody gaslight you into thinking that your view of things didn't happen, or that your feelings in a situation don't matter or are invalid. You also got confidence. It comes with time and practice. Feather, think first before you judge. And nostalgia, focus on the here and now. And then on the bottom of the deck, you guys got the Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. So again, this Tower moment, you know, this is a gentle Tower moment, right? This is her having her Tower moment, but taking control of it, right? She is in control in this instance. And again, this is all coming back to you and your magician energy over here, stepping into your control, okay? You are taking back control of the narrative. You are not letting this heartache determine and dictate who you are and what you do. You're not letting this pain stop you from really creating your own story and thriving in this moment, okay? With nostalgia, focus on the here and now. I think that if you're getting stuck in the pain of the past, or, you know, stuck on reminiscing and thinking about the good times that you had, or thinking about how this thing used to make you feel, you're ignoring how it currently makes you feel. And if it's a current feeling, and, you know, sometimes when we do get nostalgic, we see things with rose-colored glasses. And it's like you're kind of doing that right now in this situation, where you're kind of seeing it through rose-colored glasses. Maybe you've been removed from the situation for a couple days. Maybe you guys, you know, maybe this is like a work situation, it could be something where you had, you took a vacation or you had to take some time off because, you know, you had a baby or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to be as open and inclusive with you guys in this moment as I can be. And I kind of think I'm overthinking it a little bit, because it is very clear to me, for some people, this is an illness that you're overcoming, that you are really fighting and, you know, not letting this get you down and not letting it hurt you. And for other people, it does have to do with the relationships, where it's like you're kind of looking at the relationship with rose-colored glasses. And I kind of feel like for those of you where this is a relationship situation or familial situation, you have the confidence that comes with time and practice. And it's almost like whatever has happened in this heartbreak situation has kind of torn you down, and you don't necessarily believe in yourself as much as you should. And, you know, you need to step out of that energy and take back control of your own story. With the think first before you judge, the reconsider, those two kind of go hand in hand. And it's almost, again, like you need to take a step back from making any brash decisions right now, and really think about what you want and what will benefit you. Don't just rush into something because you think that that's what you should do, because other people have made you feel that way. Make sure that in the decision-making process, you're honoring yourself, because you deserve that. Because at the end of the day, this doesn't affect them as much as it affects you. Reclaim your power, and that is what you are stepping into. And your end result is going to be this Nine of Pentacles and this Justice. It's going to be this strong, grounded person who ends up taking back control of their own story and really stepping into a time of abundance and prosperity. You know? So don't be scared of the things that are to come. Don't underestimate yourself, I think, is the overall message for you guys. You guys have a bright and beautiful future ahead of you for everyone who was drawn to this reading. And Spirit wants you to always remember that, okay? All right, my loves, I will see you next time with the couple's love forecast. As always, if this reading resonates with you, comment down below, like and subscribe, and we always look forward to hearing from you guys again. Have a beautiful day.